Give me one last look as you walk away. I don't know what to say. Keep calling out your name, but it just don't find sometime. Michael Avenatti. Don't tell me he's running.
When you talk about defamation after what you did to
Just
Kavanaugh,
give me one last look as you walk away. I don't know what to say. Keep calling out your last look as you walk away. I don't know what to say. Keep calling out your name, but I just can't find words. Yes.
Tomorrow, ask you who you prefer to get the nomination. But here's someone.
All right, listen to. All right, you ever? I'm not gonna put it on right now because I want to be able for you to hear my voice. I mean, I remember doing this, like in the '90s. I used to deliver like at night. And, up here, it was like Appleby County. It was cool. Like, it was community. It was all these things. I mean, under one of my posts yesterday, I put something up there with the 1957s. Elvis was king. With the music, everything, and all like that kind of concept. Just having enough. Instead of just going around like in confusion times and all this kind of stuff, just knowing things like, then if you want to go on vacation, you go on vacation, but just have a little bit of stability at home. I mean, just knowing. And there's so many limbs and trees in the road this morning. So I was going to get the papers because today's the day. It's like Tuesday morning where I get some of these nice newspapers. But anyway, I know I get ahead of myself sometimes because there's no paperwork in front of here or anything like that, and there's no set agenda. I mean, it is what it is. The concept behind all this is just I'm doing my part. Like if I was a host, we're doing it in this kind of vehicle, in this kind of setting. So. They locked the gate here. Sacred Heart. Okay. That reminds me of something I was thinking about last night. So, since we have no callers or anything like that, but God, I remember this road so well. So many times I had stops here. I mean, I don't know the street offhand. I used to know every street up here. Every street. I mean, if I had to take a guess, Blakely. Yeah, she just looked up at the sign, man. Alright, so I wonder what the next one is, alright. I used to know them like, geez, but this was like in the 90s. Alright, which one is this? I don't know what to say. Monroe! I wonder if I can get the next one without cheating. Alright, Blakely, Monroe. This is Fonda. I'm on Fonda, Monroe. I mean, can you remember something like that? Like all those years ago. I don't know. It'd be kind of difficult. I mean, unless you're living up here, you're driving by it every day. I don't live up here. I'm not driving by it every day. I mean, I used to work up this way. I mean, what's the purpose? Like, right now, what am I just gonna hang out? So, listen to this.
I wouldn't bring my child up if I knew that.
You ever listen to? I mean, say you're bored and stuff like that. And drivers know this. Drivers are you're just driving. You're driving back from a baseball game or whatever. I mean, I used to say when the station wasn't tuned in, and you start hearing all these other things. You hear all other voices and everything. I would find myself just concentrating on that, drift away and dream, and just listen to it, listen to all that kind of stuff. And the old, is it Lee Lin still here? Is it, did they still name it Lee Lin?
Have you seen the footage where they were?
My cousin boasts about this place, but my mom, like, she's like, she won't. Wow, so small. I always remember it being big. We used to trade with these guys. The old Valenti's. I worked at Valenti's. So we're doing some deep thinking here. Deep thinking. And the Mr. Sub is here now. You got your meatballs. You got the turkey. I used to be over there. Can't tell you how many nights after work, you get a big turkey sub with the nuggets. What we got here? NPG. Office Furniture Outlet. Yes. The lifespan. Work. Work, and work. They're taking what they're giving because we're working for a living. And what's the song? To take good care of my business while I'm away. So, I was thinking about a lot of things, especially the grammar school thing. I got kicked out of St. Joseph's. There was something I was going to do, instead of like talking about the politics. I figured yesterday, I seen someone I knew and a few other people. You could tell, they have had it. They have had it. We had Kenny stop by today. I told him, I said, I listen to these explosive monologues. The same thing like with Lemon or all this kind of stuff, or Cuomo. Just, it's hard to take. And I don't mean that like, as they are the enemy and stuff like that. It's just, they're not online with things, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna shoot out my cards right now. I'm gonna lay my cards there. The main thing was what they're doing to Trump right now, like scrutinizing, taking him apart, every word, with the Saudis, anything. You name it, whatever day it is, whatever the thing they find it to be. If Melania's visiting here or anything, or he's commenting on Elizabeth Warren, or, what kind of hat is Melania wearing, what you have to say about this, like the interview, like, what you say about North Korea, are they good people, are they bad people, about Canada, about this, all this stuff. Never did that with Obama. Never. Or Democrats in general. All the Democrats. So in other words, what is the rest of the country supposed to think? Especially people that work hard and, they want to put their kids through college. They just want a nice life for them. They want them safe. They want them happy. And what are they doing? What are they offering? I mean, for 8 years, we walked away with Obamacare. They want Obamacare back. Do you know how hard this thing is? I don't even need to elaborate, because everyone knows. Everybody knows. Anybody, with any kind of intellect or any kind of intelligence, understands a little bit. Oh, is it possum? Big possum. Gigantic. Now let's see what this guy has to say. This guy's pretty good.
So you get your third, fourth, and fifth point. Because you didn't do that great. Very, very. I got to remember that because you said very.
Yes, I mean, what did you...
See?
Twiggles.
Yeah, right there. You ought to impeach him for that. Let's see.
So, the thing was, I was just like wondering about a lot of things. Like, I remember this one drive that I took, like, in the summer with my friend. And it's not a lot of paper route. That's what it was. It was a paper route. I was dreaming about the paper route that I had. Yeah, it happens. Doing a show like this, it definitely happens. But, I was never perfect. We're not all ever perfect. But there was something. There was something in there. I mean, I'm up here. I really don't want to be here. I wanted to be at Stewart's this morning. But, I guess I guess I'll have to do this. But there's just something made me want to, like, at least try out this thing. Yes. Is it like mass amnesia?